Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a little chit chat, get ready with me. I have something that has been really on my mind and I wanna talk about it, and I am a little bit scared to make this video. Actually, okay, I'm not scared, let me just explain. I'm using my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, but I have been debating making this video all day. And it's in response kind of to something that happened yesterday in the beauty community, and I've been thinking about this so much recently, and it feels like I woke up and I wanted to make it, but it felt like I should wait and see if I still wanted to make it by the end of the day. And I just decided like I kind of can't sit back and not say anything, and it just doesn't feel right in my heart to do that. And so I decided that I want to come on here and talk to you guys. So we're gonna do that. First thing I feel like I need to say as a makeup disclaimer that I have just experienced and I don't understand is that I got the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner from Amazon, and honestly you guys, so many people love this. I know Tati loves it, I know a lot of people love this, and I got it. This smells so toxic. I was gonna try to use it because I bought it. I literally cannot use this again. This whole room, it literally smells like this smells like gasoline. I don't know what is in this. I'm not using that. I'm actually gonna throw it out. I don't understand. It smells so toxic. Yeah, it works. Sure, it works, but that stuff smells like I cannot use that again. It smells like there's something in there really, really bad for me. So I'm not using that. Little disclaimer. And anyway, I will list all the products I'm using below. This is really more of a chit chat video than focusing on the makeup. So let's talk about Jaclyn Hill. So everybody knows, most people in the beauty community, unless you just joined and you have no idea what happened, about Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics launch, the first launch, which was with her nude range of lipsticks, which I bought 2 of that I still have right here. I do not use them, I have them. There were a lot of issues with those, and I will link my favorite video that was made about it, which was by Raw Beauty Christy. So I will link that video below for you to check it out if you have not seen it, although I'm sure that you have. So what happened during Jaclyn Hill's launch was that there were plastic particles and just a lot of things like mold, hairs, just a lot of things found in her lipsticks. She kind of, I don't want to say attacked, but unfortunately she put a couple people on blast about like using the lipsticks wrong or like exfoliating your lips and things like that, and it got really heated and it got really bad. We didn't hear from Jaclyn for a few days, and then she ended up refunding everybody, but it was kind of radio silence on her end and on Jaclyn Cosmetics end, while everybody was like, are these safe to use? Can we use them? And people were getting PR, and there were just more and more reviews coming out, and it wasn't good. It wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good launch. It was probably most definitely humiliating for her. It's not what she wanted to have happen, obviously. She said she'd worked on it for so long, and then, you know, it came out and people were having a lot of issues with it. Obviously, she got a lot of backlash for that while it was happening, and then since it's been happening, and there's been a lot of hate on her channel. And last night she uploaded a video that is about her holiday collection, and I've been wondering what she was doing, and I think a lot of the beauty world was kind of wondering like what she was gonna do next, and like how she was gonna continue her brand, because she had said like I'm getting back on the horse, like I'm gonna do this is my dream, I'm gonna make it happen, and I learned a lot, and she had said that in the past. So I think we've all been wondering what's coming. And so she kind of teased on social media earlier in the week that she was really anxious and like having a lot of anxiety and panic about filming this video, and I kind of assumed that it was for her career. And then she talked about how she talked like the next day about how it was a video about her brand, because she was talking about how she's like scared of taking a step forward in her career, and she's just been having like really bad anxiety since her first launch. And you can understand, like, it went horribly wrong. It did not go well. People did not like it. There were a lot of issues, health concerns, like a lot of people were really upset. Some people got sick. Now whether it was from the lipsticks or not, I don't know, but there was just a lot of backlash about it. So anyway, I watched that video last night, and I have to say, like, I approached it and I was so excited. I opened it because I am somebody that follows Jaclyn Hill. I don't follow like everybody in the beauty community obsessively. I don't watch like all the stories and like follow all the tea. Like I just don't. Honestly, I don't have time for it. But Jaclyn Hill, I do watch her stories when she posts. And so I've been following her story with her anxiety and her depression and just feeling you know, really out of sorts after this launch and this kind of like big wake-up call that she got, essentially. And so I've been following her and I've just been really feeling for her. And like anybody that's struggling, it's really hard to watch somebody struggle like that. And so it's something that I've been thinking about a lot. And I went and I watched this video last night and I scrolled to the comments, which I shouldn't have done, but I was like, I honestly 100% thought that the comment section was gonna be really positive and people were gonna be happy for Jacqueline. And it is full of a lot of negativity. And then I was on Twitter just kind of browsing around and stumbled across people that were just like being really negative about Jacqueline and about the launch and just kind of and related to the past launch. Now, I'm not saying that we should just like get over it kind of and that it just doesn't matter and we just should buy everything that Jacqueline Hill puts out and just 100% always trust that she's gonna do the right thing and make really good products. That's not what I'm saying. But I really can't stand the hate and I can't stand the meanness and what really feels like bullying. And there are so many things that come to mind when I think about talking with you guys about this, and part of that is that people make mistakes, right? And that everybody screws up. And yeah, this was a big one. She has a big following. She did a big launch. But if you had that same following and you were so excited about this brand and you were a really trusting person and whether she did everything she said she told us that she did or not with like the quality control and all this stuff, and we don't know what her team was like and what she was being told, we're just very quick to judge and assume the worst of people. And I'm also not saying that like your feelings about it are not validated. I want to remain pretty neutral in this discussion, but I really want to make this about kindness and about constructive feedback that's kind. Because I think that there's a way to express yourself and express your feelings in a really respectful and kind way, and without all this hate that the world is like really overrun with right now. And it's not just about Jacqueline Hill, it's about a lot of things. But just seeing this on her video was really upsetting to me because it just reminds me how quick we are to think the worst of people, to judge people, to not give people the benefit of the doubt and not give second chances. And if I'm not saying like if you've received a lot of weird stuff from Jacqueline, I don't know. Like I don't know your story. I'm just saying that the hate, like it needs to stop. And I go back to that quote that's like really infamous, right? That's if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I'm not saying don't say anything, but you can do it in a respectful and kind way without coming across judgmental and hateful and hurtful. And I see it online and it feels like we forget when we're watching these people that they're human beings and they are just like us and we make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. And so many people are attacking people online that they do not know in real life for the mistakes that they're making. And yes, they've chosen to be on a public platform. Yes, they've chosen to be on YouTube, but it doesn't make them less human, and it shouldn't make your empathy any less for them. There are a lot of really hardworking, beautiful people in the beauty community of YouTube, and all of those people make mistakes. No one is exempt from mistakes. And what is disheartening to me is it's almost as if people are treating online personalities and online people who have YouTube channels, who have Instagrams, things like that, like they're not human beings. I don't know if we are being desensitized by the fact that we have such access into these people's lives that we feel like we really do know them, or if we really are feeling like they're not real because we just see them online and we don't know them in real life. Are we desensitized from that? Is that making us have less empathy as a society? The hate is just really upsetting to me, and I really want it to stop, and I'm trying to figure out how I can best help that movement and help that initiative. And the first thing felt like coming on here and talking to you guys about it and just stating how uncomfortable it makes me and how I think it makes us look as a society. And we need to have more love and more compassion, more understanding, not only for other people, but for ourselves. You know, part of how we have it for other people is we have it for ourselves. So when we're mean and judgmental and harsh to other people, it's a reflection of how we treat ourselves. And so to me, this all starts with finding a love of yourself and a path of happiness, because the people that are saying mean things and the people that are spending their time judging others aren't really happy. And that's really how I view it. They are struggling in their own lives. And when we verbalize our pain and we do it towards other people, it shows our cards like that. Like you cannot control somebody else's response to you, because that's not about you. That's about them. The way that we respond to things in our life is about us. So when somebody is mean to you or rude to you or whatever it is, it's not about you. It's always about them. And so I see all this hate and I see all these mean comments, and it just makes me feel like our society is so sick. We're so angry. We're so sad. We're so depressed. We're so anxiety ridden. And I think at the end of the day, we don't have the coping mechanisms or the tools to be able to deal with the things that are happening in life right now. And it's causing us to act out and to blame our unhappiness on other people. And it's ugly. It's really ugly, and it's really upsetting. And I get really upset when I think about it, because I just can't imagine having that many people wish me poorly and how that would affect me. And I know that, you know, they say like, ignore the haters, blah, blah. But with everything that Jacqueline has talked about in the last couple months about all her anxiety, the lack of compassion that we're showing for somebody's mental health. People commit suicide every single day, every single minute. It is an epidemic. Anxiety, depression, mental health is at a low in our society. We are trying to figure out how to deal. And the bullying and the being mean, it has to stop, you guys. It has to end. And we have to find a way to deal with our own inner turmoil without attacking other people, because that contributes then to their inner turmoil. And we're creating a domino ripple effect of judgment, hate, negativity, so many bad things. And I don't want the world to end up like that. And it feels like something that we have to talk about. And I talk a lot about mental health on all my social platforms, because I'm someone that struggles with anxiety. I think I'm even more sensitive to people with anxiety because I've struggled so much. I mean, I created literally an entire business around it. And I just wanted to come on here and say that I am a really small channel. I know that. I'm a really small channel, and I do this because I love it. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for fame. I don't want to be a big YouTuber. I don't want to go to all those fancy parties. I don't want to go on brand trips. I love makeup, and I love being able to share it with you guys. But the hate and the negativity, it just needs to stop. And nobody's perfect, and this isn't just about Jacqueline Hill. This is about everything. Think back to all of it, all of the drama that we've seen this year on YouTube. James Charles, Tati, Jeffree Star, Manny, Larly. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't follow that much, so I'm not saying that those people are bad. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying there's been a lot happening, and as offshoots to all of those things that have happened in the community, there's been a lot of hate around this community. And I think most people are trying to bring people together and provide a happy place for people to come and enjoy makeup and enjoy beauty. But even inside and outside of the beauty community on here, there's a lot of hate in the world. And it's time for us to stop looking outside of ourselves and stop looking for the answers in other people and in what other people are doing and other people are saying. And we need to start looking at ourselves and saying that if we have that kind of reaction, that kind of hateful reaction towards somebody, what is it inside of ourselves that we're not happy with? Where is it that we can improve and be better? Because it's not about them, it's about you. And so we have to take time to process, to reflect, to deal with our own emotions and heal. We all need to heal. This is just, it's just so out of hand, and watching it has been really, really hard. And I hate seeing it. So I know that was kind of long-winded talk about it, but I felt like I needed to come on here and say something, because I'm a very trusting person, and I like to give people a lot of chances, and I know where I need work, and I know where I need to set boundaries and trust myself. And we all need to find those things, the things in our life that we need to work on, the areas that are strengths for us, the things that are our gifts and our talents, and then see other things as opportunities to grow and be better people. As we're here to be better people. We're not here to just own a bunch of makeup and film a bunch of beauty videos. We're here to grow as individuals and as souls. That's why we're on the earth. We're not just here to survive. And when we're struggling with our mental health and we're not doing anything to help ourselves, like meditating or exercising or eating right or doing yoga or whatever it is for you, when you're not doing those things and taking care of yourself, you internalize a lot of it, and then we lash out and we blame other people, and we then become the victim of our life. Life is not happening for us. It becomes that it's happening to us, and we get trapped in that. And that's where a lot of society feels like it is right now. And I want us to find a way out of that, because it is just a cycle of blame and hurt and anger. And when we see people struggling and openly, like Jacqueline, to her millions of followers, I have to go back to her because she's been so vocal on her social platforms about how anxious she has been and depressed and her weight gain. And I'm not saying that that's bad, like gaining weight is bad at all, but she's just talked about how that's due to like her depression and just, you know, that it's been hard for her to get out of bed some days, and just this open, vulnerable person that is like giving us her heart and her story, and we are ridiculing and criticizing, and it is literally devastating to me to watch that, because that's hard. Like, would you go on camera to millions of people that you don't know and talk about how much you're struggling with mental health? And then how could you possibly, like, put yourself in her shoes? Like, how could you possibly then think that people are gonna come back and be horrible to you? Horrible. These people are being so ugly. And like, I don't know. It just makes me sad. The whole thing makes me super sad, because like, our greatest need as human beings is to be loved and to be understood. And there's like so many people that cry out for help and ask for understanding, and we don't give that to them. And I don't understand that, because how can we not acknowledge like the pain in someone's life and in their heart? And I don't know. It's hard for me. It's just hard. I could never, like, I think of online people. Like, if online, okay, let me start over because I'm getting all weird and I'm ruining all my makeup. I don't care. I treat my presence online that if I wouldn't say it to somebody's face in the grocery store, I wouldn't say it online. And if we all had a mentality like that, if we all could adopt that, more than half the hate would be gone, because we hide behind our computers. We hide behind these screens that protect us, And it's enough. We need to recognize everybody as human beings again, including the online people that we watch, whether we support them, whether we don't, whether we buy their makeup, whether we don't. If you don't have anything kind to say or kindly constructive to say, you shouldn't be saying it. You wouldn't say it in person. Why would you say it online? These people have feelings and they have emotions, and we've forgotten that, and we need to get back to it. And that's just, those are my thoughts today, you guys. I'm still processing like all my emotions around this, but that's kind of the brunt of it, what I've been thinking about a lot today. I would put a gloss or a chapstick on this because my lips are a little dry, but I'm going to watch my baby, so I'm not going to do that today. I am really liking both of these products so far, and we can talk more about that in an upcoming video, but this was the message today. I'm actually going to try to get this up tonight so you guys can watch it, and then the video I had planned for today will be up on Monday. So I love you. Thank you for watching this. Yeah. If you feel like you want to share it, please do. Just wanted to throw the reminder out there. So I love you guys. Have a great night, and I will see you on Monday for another video.